connection with the murders of Dr. Vivian Brown, Dr. Heather Marlin, and Barry Thompson, employees of Barton Industries. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Isabel Barton, please contact the tip line displayed on your screen. As a precaution, Police Chief Garrett Skinner has advised anyone who sees Miss Barton to take extreme caution, as she is considered armed and dangerous, and might not be mentally stable at this time. Do not confront her and call 911 immediately. Police are also in search of the vehicle that Miss Barton...
Wow, I knew something was up with that Barton chick.
You didn't know shit. Get the door, Jess. Might be Doug. He never showed up last night.
Why me?
Because you're closer to it, and I'm busy?
Is it being lazy?
Hey, Jess. Is Cleo here?
You look awful. What happened to your leg?
Oh, yeah, I got caught on a fence and broke open the casing.
Come in. I'll get Cleo.
Thanks. Hey, how's it going, fellas?
A lot better than you, looks like.
I told you to be careful with that new leg.
I know. It was an accident. Do you mind fixing me, if you got a minute?
Alright, let me see what I can do.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, whatever.
You're early, Lano.
Oh, hi, Cleo. How's it going?
You look empty-handed.
Yeah, about that. See, the run kinda fell through. We couldn't get the backpacks you wanted, but, I got a good lead on a shipment coming into Baltimore in a few days.
Then why are you here instead of in Baltimore?
I needed some help with my leg first. Lucky said he...
Until I get my packs, no one here is gonna help you.
I think we can spare a leg casing, Cleo.
This isn't a charity. You do your job, you get your pay. That's the way it is. No exceptions.
But, how am I supposed to get there with a busted leg?
I don't care. Figure it out.
As soon as my leg is good, I'm on my way. I swear. Plus, I got the lead from a really good source. It's a great score. I promise.
Get it done or you can pay me back with both of your legs.
Yeah, okay. Not a problem. I'm on it.
Come on, Lano. I'll wobble back to the room with me.
Okay.
What's up?
Frustrated. We shouldn't still be running this bootleg prosthetics bullshit. We were supposed to be bigger than this by now.
When we have enough money, we can get the business up and running the way we want.
This is taking forever, Paris. Like every day that passes, we're falling behind the rest of the game and losing momentum. I'm running out of ideas.
And every day, Jess improves. If there was a shortcut, you would have found it by now.
He doesn't pass organic scans yet, and keeping up with his hardware is draining. Maybe we're kidding ourselves. He's not ready for display, and I'm exhausted.
Do you think we should put him on ice? Buy some time to work this out?
No, he needs to stay active. So far, it's the best way to see what's working and what's not.
Be still, Lano.
I'm not giving up completely. Like, even though Jess isn't passable yet, he's still a step forward. Maybe if I take a break, clear my head, some inspiration will come.
I got it. Who is it?
Douglas Hammond sent me. He said you were expecting me.
Where's Doug?
He's indisposed at the moment.
What do you want me to do?
Let him in, but stay here.
Thanks.
Oh my God. You're Isabel Barton?
Nice to meet you, Mr.
Bobby Camp. But I go by Paris. This is you. I can't believe you're here. Oh my God, dude. They're talking about you all over the place. Like national news type shit.
No. This isn't gonna work.
What?
Oh yeah, this is my sister, Cleo.
You gotta go, lady. I know I owe Doug, but this is too much.
She just needs an ID swap.
And she's a fugitive.
That's nothing new for us.
A famous person fugitive. We're gonna get invaded by the feds with her here. You can tell Doug, I'm sorry, but this is too risky for us. You are too risky. I can give you another contact.
Doug is dead.
What?
My brother killed him, and my staff members. He's framing me. I have to get away from here, but I can't travel far without an ID tag. Just name your price, and it's yours.
Pfft, typical. Rich girl says jump, and we're supposed to say how high. This is my house. my team, my call, and I say no.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm desperate here and really short on time. Think about it. I'm sure there's something you need that I can help you with in exchange.
You know Alex Huang, right?
Yes, he was a friend of my late father.
If we help you, do you think you can get us a meeting with him?
Why are we still talking about this? I said no.
A meeting with Alex Huang could be exactly what you need with Jess.
He doesn't work in development anymore. He's a politician now. He can't help anybody.
Yeah, but he knows a lot of developers and engineers in the neo-humanist group. It can't hurt to talk to him, network a little bit. We wouldn't want to show him Jess, obviously.
Can you make that happen?
Yeah, I can get you a meeting. I hadn't seen Alex in years, and even if I found a way to speak to him, he might turn me into the police. So I lied and hoped to work out a different deal with the modifiers after the procedure was done. Do we have a deal? Will you help me?
Okay, but if anything goes sideways, you're out on your ass, lady.
Fair enough. So what happens now?
Lucky'll work with you on modifying your look as soon as he finishes up with Lano. Then I'll make you a new ID tag and passport. You already removed your real one, right?
Doug did.
Have you done this before?
Modification? No.
Have a seat. Lucky'll come and get you in a sec. I'll go tell him you're waiting.
She seemed so normal when I interviewed her, and I had no idea what she was capable of. You know, you can never really tell with some people. Before we met yesterday, I sort of admired her, but, you know, there was something odd about her. I could sense it in the whole interview. She was like this ticking time bomb. Scary stuff. And if you want to hear more about my encounter with Isabel Barton, mere hours before her rampage of carnage began, be sure to listen to my show.
Sorry about that.
They really think I did those terrible things. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe I should turn myself in. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. The truth will come out. Running away only makes me look culpable.
You said your brother did it, huh?
Yes. The police know I was at the archives before the murders, but they have footage of me leaving. That proves I didn't do it, doesn't it?
Or it proves that you turned off your own security cameras after to make it look that way. It's not me saying that, it's just what I heard.
And now, my only alibi is dead.
Yeah, I'm the lawyer, but you're pretty screwed. We're gonna help, though. We're pros here.
Now, for the last time, be careful on that leg. I'm not fixing it again 2 weeks from now.
Thanks, Lucky. I really appreciate... Are you Isabel Barton?
Calm down, fanboy. Client confidentiality rules still apply, so keep your mouth shut.
Take a walk, Lano. That hinge needs to keep moving for a while, or it will lock up. Come back in a few and I'll check it out.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, man.
Are you ready, Miss Barton?
Yes, I think.
Follow me.
I'd heard about underground CosMod clubs, but I hadn't seen one in person before. I expected something bigger and more elaborate, the kind of menacing and alluring criminal organizations that you see in films. Instead, the modifier walked me through the small, 3-bedroom apartment furnished with mismatched hand-me-downs and reeking of ganja. It was home to a group of postgraduate students living on a shoestring budget. One of the bedrooms had been converted into a makeshift operating room, easily the most modern and sanitized part of the apartment.
Okay, remove your clothing down to the undergarments. You can cover up with that sheet over there. It gets kind of cold in here.
May I have some privacy, please?
Oh yeah, sure, I'll turn around.
I meant, leave the room.
Clients aren't allowed to be left alone, especially noobs. It's a security thing. Now, are you looking for a basic mod or enhancements?
What kind of enhancements? I haven't been modified before.
Well, for starters, we could equip you with smart lenses, or armor. Or if you're into it, we could swap out a forearm for a detachable firearm. We don't have much of an artillery to choose from, but I think I can...
I don't want to mutilate myself.
Do you even have any weapons on you? Cleo said you're not just running from the cops. You might want to consider taking steps to protect yourself, long term.
They already think that I'm a violent criminal. I don't want to get caught with an arsenal on my body. It'll just make things worse.
We can do something subtle then. I'm thinking... If you want to keep alteration at a minimum, a simple cloak and dagger procedure could be handy. It would only require a few incisions beneath your forearm, and the dagger model I printed is really lightweight. You need to practice unsheathing it, though, to avoid injuring yourself.
Weaponized modification is illegal.
You're already a murder suspect. Possession of a mod dagger is a minor offense, comparatively.
What about my appearance? I didn't exactly prepare for this. What am I going to look like after?
We'll implant tints to your hair follicles, and Jess will give you a new haircut. I'm thinking number 5 lenses for eye color. Superimpose new fingerprints, crop the ears, file down 2 or 3 of your front teeth. Any implants are optional.
How much will it hurt?
Well, you'll be desensitized, then linked to my Medisys, so I can monitor your vitals and cortisol levels. Cleo will make new documentation to match the final product, and you'll be all set. Sound good?
That's a lot. How long will recovery take?
Well, if all goes well, you're looking at 3 to 6 weeks. Paris is an excellent physical therapist and should have you back on your feet sooner than later.
I don't have 3 to 6 weeks.
If you have an escort, you can convalesce while you travel. I wouldn't suggest it, since this much modification in one go can be really difficult to adapt to. I speak from experience. When I got these arms, I could barely hold a spoon to my mouth. At first. It took a lot of practice to get the strength and dexterity that I needed for this work. I had patience, and it was certainly worth it to be able to help others. But it's important for you to understand, once I get started, there's no stopping. Do you want to take a few minutes to think about it?
I can get an escort. Let's just get started.
Cool.
I didn't have an escort. I didn't have anyone anymore. I was completely on my own in this, and would have to make it work somehow. The modifier attached sensors to my temples and along my spine, then placed a pair of smart goggles over my eyes. I could see the feed from a camera on the ceiling. There was no stopping it. I watched, muted, as my body went numb. He tested the desensitizer with pinches to my feet and hands. I could see it without feeling it, like a digital out-of-body experience. He started with my hands, carefully applying transparent prints to the tip of each finger. With my left hand in his, he paused. I watched him turn my hand over and bend it back and forth at my wrist. I couldn't see his face from the camera angle, but his body language shifted.
You said you hadn't been modified before. Damn it, I should have checked earlier. Never trust a patient. I'm going to have to do a full body scan since you didn't disclose your alterations before I got started.
He wasn't making any sense, and I couldn't speak to tell him he was wrong. I hadn't been modified before in my entire life. I was proud of that fact. My father called it the easy way out. He taught me that body transformation technology was a gift to the medical community that was being abused and exploited by illegal modifiers. Lying on that table, I was no better than Chase in the eyes of my father. He managed to bring me down to his level. I was no longer myself, pushed out of my own life, and now, out of my own body, because of him. I couldn't move, and my life was in the hands of modifiers like Chase. My father would be ashamed of me if he could see me in that moment. He trusted me with his legacy, and I failed him. Worse, I allowed Chase to back me into a corner, trapping me in his world. I feared I wouldn't recognize myself in the mirror afterwards, that I'd see another version of me, or someone else.
All right, I'm going to have to do an x-ray view. Let's see here. Oh. Jeez, this is... Cleo! Cleo, get in here! Hey, Cleo!
What?
Look at this x-ray view. She's completely modified.
That's impossible.
Look at it. I mean, I have never seen a build like this before. Her body scans confirmed her as organic, but I'm not seeing anything inside of her. No organs, blood flow, nothing. Her entire body is artificial. Cleo, this isn't Isabel Barton. It's some kind of super engineered human droid clone or something.
What the hell? Why would Doug send an android here for an ID swap?
I wanted to scream. They weren't making any sense, and I was trapped.
Maybe the feds sent it.
They wouldn't put this much effort in for us. If the feds were after us, they would have kicked down the door by now. Someone else made this. Someone with a lot of money and a lot of experience.
What do we do? I mean, it's here. It got in. They're probably watching us right now through it.
Shit, it's already linked to our system.
Actually, that could be an advantage. Can you track its operator through its software? Look under the hood and figure out who sent it?
It's worth a shot.
Jess, get the door.
Why do I always have to open the door?
Because androids like you perform services for humans like me. Otherwise, they're just decorative. Do you want to be hung up on the wall, or do you want to get to that door?
That isn't funny.
Come on, dude. Just get the door, please.
It's Lana.
Thanks, man. Hey, Paris, mind if I have a seat and wait for Lucky?
Sure, but I'm not changing the channel. Getting ready to meet with this guy and schmooze with CosMod Big Guns.
Is Cleo really doing a swap on Isabel Barton?
Yep, she's on the lam.
But I saw there's a reward for her.
If we snitch on a client, we lose our credibility and our business is over. Plus, Cleo would straight up murder me. Not worth it. We'll get paid enough for the swap and wash our hands of it. Move on.
That makes sense. Hey, how's Angie doing?
Good. Band went on the road 2 months ago. Wait. I was supposed to record Dog Eat Dog for her while she plays in Denver tonight. Maybe I can catch the elimination part.
Hey, Paris, before you go.
Yeah?
Can I use your computer? My phone's dead.
Sure. Whatever. Don't close anything.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, hi, this is Lano Banks. I'm calling to speak to Chase Barton.
Stop! Don't touch me! I want to stop this! Please!
I can't find a manufacturer's seal or a serial number anywhere.
Its firewall is nasty. I can't get into it at all.
What is the purpose of your call?
Please stop! What was that? Hello?
I need to speak to him about a business deal.
What is that? Hello? Can you hear me?
Is Mr. Barton expecting your call?
Yeah, kinda.
One moment, please, while I transfer you.
Matthew! God, I'm hearing things now. This is insane. Hello? Can anyone hear me? I sound ridiculous. I'm not telepathic. I'm just going crazy. Right?
This is Chase.
Yeah, Chase. This is Lano Banks.
Who?
Lano Banks. You don't know me, but, I have some information that you might find valuable.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not interested.
I'm calling about your sister.
How am I hearing this? I have to do something. What do I do? I can't even move.
What do you know?
I'm gonna have to open up the head. Maybe I can figure out its operator if I get a good look at its motherboard.
No! Stop! What's happening?
I know where she is. She's getting an ID swap. I was gonna call the cops, but I thought she might be better off with family, if you know what I mean.
Give me the location, and if what you say is true, we can work out your compensation.
I'm not stupid, man. I want the money first, and then I'll tell you.
$50,000 up front, and another $50 if you can keep her there for me.
Please, don't!
Okay. That was easier than I thought. When do I get the money?
You won't. I've already tracked your location. Keep her there, or I'll burn this building to the ground with you and your friends inside.
What the hell was that? Find a light.
Everything's fried. The saw blew a fuse, I guess.
No. This was planned. We have to get rid of this thing.
What the fuck? The power's out in the whole building, and now I can't record Angie's show at all.
We're being hijacked. Help Lucky toss this droid. I gotta go make sure our server isn't damaged too. This could be really bad.
What droid?
This one. It's not Isabel Barton. It's an android. I think it's a spy bot.
I can't believe you still think spy bots are real. You need to stop watching those conspiracy theory shows.
Whatever it is, we need to junk it and get out of here. The power's out. Can't use the saw. Grab the hammer in the kitchen for me. Damn. What a waste. Kind of feel sorry for whoever built you.
Here.
Thanks.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Breaking this spy bot before it tries to steal any more of our data.
You can't.
Why not?
Chase Barton thinks that's his real sister, and he's on his way here for her, right now.
How does he know we have it?
I called and told him his sister was here. He was gonna pay me. I thought he was. Oh, man. He's gonna kill me if he thinks I lied to him. He's scary, man.
You did lie. This isn't Isabel Barton. And why are you giving out our address, dickhead?
I was trying to make a deal. He was gonna pay way more than the cops.
This conversation is pointless. We'll just explain to him what happened.
What if he's the one who planted it?
Why would he do that?
I don't know. To hack into our system? Or maybe he's working with the cops. You're an idiot for calling him.
It seemed like a good idea.
Seemed like a good idea.
Shut up. Give me that hammer. Oh!
Dude, what are you doing?
I didn't do that. Ah!
Stop. Let go of the hammer.
Ah! Oh!
Ah!
Oh, God. Is he dead?
Yeah. Shit.
Why did he do that? He bashed in his own head.
What's going on in here? Lucky! What happened?
I think his arms got hijacked. He's dead.
You can't hijack into someone's attachments like that.
I didn't think so either, but maybe it's possible. I mean, he wouldn't just do that to himself. Not on purpose. Whoever's messing with us is a pro. They managed to make a passable android that we let in here, and they killed Lucky with his own hands.
You let it in here. I knew I shouldn't have listened to you.
Oh, man. This is bad.
Power's back up. We gotta get out of here. Grab Jess's backup drives and bring the car around. Now!
What about Lucky?
We'll call 911 after we're gone. I'm not getting mixed up in whatever this is.
We can't just leave him here.
Stay if you want. Me and Jess are leaving. Jess!
I'm going too, man. This is too much.
Sorry, Lucky.
I wasn't sure if I was losing my mind, or if reality itself was changing. Using only my thoughts, I took control of the modifier's artificial arms and made him strike himself to death. I killed him. I actually murdered another human being, telling myself it was self-defense, that he was going to kill me if I hadn't stopped him. It didn't ease the guilt I felt. And now I was stuck. All I could do was wait and hope that the desensitizer wore off soon. I didn't know what was happening to me. They said I had been modified, extensively. But how? And when? Why couldn't I remember any of it? I needed to get out, keep running, but part of me wanted to stay. Maybe Chase knew the answers to all of the questions that were running through my mind. My father was gone. Doug was dead. The lab rats were dead. Running away wouldn't get me the answers that I needed. The only person left who could possibly make sense of this was Chase, my hunter. Lying there, trapped in my own mind, I realized there might still be a way to get answers without surrendering to him. If they were right, and I really was entirely modified, that amount of alteration would have to be documented somewhere. I needed to know what was done to me and why. And the only person with the resources to put me through so much modification without getting caught was my father. Why did I need so much alteration? What was wrong with me before? Maybe my answers were in his vault.
Check every room.
No. God, he's here.